Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see by the title of this video, this story time is going to be about the time I got kicked out at 16. So let me just start this video by saying I wasn't a bad kid ever. Like, I was never a bad kid. So it was just more so a thing to whereas my mother knew I was very responsible, so she felt the need to, I guess, treat me a certain type of way. Like, that doesn't mean that she didn't love me or whatever the case may be. To this day, we're cordial, we get along, but like, we argue, and I don't live with her. I come here every day like I live here, but I don't. I'm currently at her house. I feel like I make a lot of videos here for the simple fact that she's not really home, so it's like it's always quiet most of the time whenever my siblings aren't running back and forth through the house. But yeah, so basically I got kicked out when I was 16 because we didn't get along. I'm just gonna let you guys know this now. You guys are not alone if you have ever got kicked out of your house. I've got kicked out about, not around the time I was 16 though. I got kicked out about, to this day I'm talking about, like 5 times, so maybe 6 or a few other times. But regardless of the fact, I always made shit happen. Like, nobody could ever say like, oh yeah, Chloesia was this, Chloesia was that. No, baby, I always made shit happen, and I still make shit happen to this day. Like, regardless of the fact, I had a friend of mine that I was staying with, and that friend really helped me get through a chapter in my life. When I was staying there, it literally started off as like a week, and then like it just accumulated. It was like during the summer of 2016. I left my house, I think in like June, yeah, and I didn't come back until like the beginning of the school year. That summer I had summer school or whatever, but like I was too busy like trying to get to the bag, trying to work, so I stopped going to summer school. And this was before my senior year. I was very stressed. I stopped going to school towards the end of the school year, for real, because I was so stressed out. I didn't know what to do. It was like one of those moments where you have to fend for yourself. I mean, I feel like personally, I've really been doing shit for myself since I was like 14, maybe younger than that. Like, my parents cannot say that they recently bought me anything at all. They cannot say like anything that I got, I do it myself. Anything that I've ever had a problem with, I always fixed it by myself. Like, nobody ever helped me with nothing. So it's like I never was the type of person to get any handouts from anybody. Like, the people that I always surrounded myself with, they was getting help from their parents or whatever the case may be at the time. And it was like they knew, like, I had a best friend, and like I used to tell her everything, like, but she used to always try to make it seem like her problems were bigger than mine. Like sis, if you was to ever walk in my shoes for a day, you wouldn't even be able to live. Like, straight like that. Like, you wouldn't even know what to do, period. Like, to this day, it's like, for my age now, like, I'm 18, I was 16 at the time. Okay, so for me to get kicked out of my house, it's like I don't know what to do. Like, and if it wasn't for my friend at the time for taking me in, him and his mother, if it wasn't for them two taking me in, I personally would have never really, I don't know what I would have did, to be honest. Like, I was literally, matter of fact, it wasn't even June, it was the end of the school year. It was May. That's when I left, May, and I didn't come back until the next school year, only for the simple fact that like we just wasn't getting along. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna disrespect my mom in any type of way, because like me, I know everybody doesn't probably believe in religion or whatever the case may be, but I was brought up a certain type of way, and I was raised to whereas I just don't disrespect my parents. Whenever me and my mother did get into an argument and foul language was exchanged, I always apologized for it, and it was always out of anger though. Like, she would say certain things to trigger me. 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't even say nothing back, because it was just like, okay, like, I know she's trying to piss me off right now. Like, I know she's trying to piss me off. Like, so it was just like I just had to find other ways to try not to like disrespect her in a way. Regardless, I was still living in her house under her rules at the time, so she felt like every little thing that I did was a problem. Like every little thing I did was a problem to her. Like, and around that time my mom was like going to Jamaica a lot or whatever, so she was basically doing her own thing, but we still just didn't get along. I guess it was because our attitudes collided as I got older. You know how when you get older a lot of things changed, so it's just like, and that's how it's always been. Like to this day, like we still get into altercations for the simple fact that like we just don't agree on certain things, and like she just believes that everything's supposed to go her way. I mean, and even if she's wrong, she doesn't admit that she's wrong. So I mean, like any parent's not gonna admit that they're wrong, because it's just like they don't like being wrong to their kids, you understand? So basically being kicked out was very, very experiencing. I can say that because I learned a lot of things, even though I was very, very stressed at the time, because it was also school I was worried about, and then on top of that they told me that I had summer school, so I was also pissed. Like I was tight. I was so tight. I went to summer school for 2 days in the summer. 2 days. I stopped going because it was just like it was no point. My senior year I had to double up, but guess what? A bitch still graduated. Like what's poppin'? What's poppin'? So yeah, basically this video was basically just to let you guys know that if you've ever got kicked out, even if it was younger than that, I just feel like regardless, like I'm not gonna say everything happens for a reason, but like you go through different scenarios in your life to show you certain things. I just personally feel like I should have never experienced that at that young of an age. Like come on, I was 16. Yes, I'm 18, but at the same time it's like I just felt like I shouldn't have had to go through that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I know there's other people out there who've experienced this, and I know that it hurts. You probably feel like, okay, my parents, they don't care about me, they hate me, or whatever the case may be, they look at me differently. But it's just like, I just feel like after you get a certain age, your parents just want you out. Like I'm 18, and like my mom was saying ever since before I turned 18, my mom was like, oh, when you get 18, you're getting the fuck up out of my house, da 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 da, like I'm sick of your attitude, da 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 da. Like, you know how you get older, like they just start saying all that stupid shit. Like, but like in reality it turned out to be actually what she said. Like I don't live, we just been through a lot. I mean, I can honestly say now we're trying to, like, you know, get a little bit closer than we used to be. I mean, that's one thing that I am blessed for, because that's something that I've been praying for, because I haven't had the best of a life since I was the age of 13 actually. Like the only reason why I can say that was because both of my parents were together at the time, and now they're divorced. But we'll get more into that in another video, maybe later on. But like this video was mainly just to let you guys know that if you ever got kicked out at a young age, whether it was 16, 17, however old you are, if it was younger than that, like 14, 13, however old you are, I'm telling you this now, you are not alone. And if you think you're the only person who has crazy parents, trust me, baby, you're not. You're not. Because I've been through it. And like, if you know me personally, I'm a very, 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 like, I just recently started to be a different individual. Like, I stopped letting people run over me, because I was so naive, and I was just letting people run over me, say anything they wanted to me. Like, I let people talk to me however they wanted to, and I would just not say nothing. Like, I was just always a silent type of person. But like, it's like as you get older, you know how to maneuver. Like, you just know how to move. Like, and honestly now I can say that, like, I think my mom, no matter what she, you know, no matter what she ever took me through, like, I thank her, because it's like, regardless of me being kicked out, regardless of me being put in that situation, I grew from it, I learned from it, and I still learn from it to this day. Because it just goes to show you that, like, you know, the people who don't have handouts, the ones who actually go through shit, nobody actually notices, because it's like, it's all smiles. Like with me, like you'll never know like nothing's going on with me, because I'm always smiling. Like I'm always like I'm always mad jittery, like, and that's just me. So basically, like I stated before, the video was just to let you guys know that you're not alone. And if you've ever been in this type of situation, just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Make sure that you guys actually put your friends on, like your friends who've ever been in this situation, just put them on. Make sure they watch this video. Let them know that they're not alone. There's other people out there who go through the same thing that you go through, and I just feel like you just shouldn't give up in any type of situation that you're in. Like, trust and believe. Like, I've really been through some shit. Like, I've been through some shit, and I cannot wait to share with you guys the type of things that I've been through, so that you guys could just grow from it. Okay, you can grow from anything that I'm telling you, because I've honestly been there. And to this day, no matter what I'm going through, I will always remember to put you guys actually second, because God is number one. Okay, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Honestly, I really don't care about the comments. You could just subscribe and like, and make sure you share the video. Okay, oh yeah, another thing, I'm thinking about a new slogan, because I don't like C gang or no gang. Like, I feel like people think that like I'm Crip or whatever, and I'm not. So make sure you guys drop in the comment section below what you think I should call my channel. Well, the slogan, what do you think the slogan should be? Like, I liked C gang or no gang, but at the same time I didn't like it, because I really didn't want the impression as to where I'm a gangbanger, and I'm not. So yeah, make sure you guys drop in the comment section below. Make sure you text me in my DM. I will leave my Instagram link in the bio, the description box below. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, and oh yeah, I'll put my Snapchat in the description box below. And like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I love you guys so much. Oh yeah, and I really appreciate the subscribers that I do have now. Just make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends, so that we can get this channel on and popping. Okay, all right guys, love you, bye.